I don't think the overall army value of the Terran player is what it should be at the 10-minute 50 mark. I think it deserves to be better. First kill there for that siege tank. One Zergling. Splat goes that Zergling. GTFO my base says that siege tank. Third base up for the Zerg player. A lot of upgrades coming in for the Zerg player. We've got the Hive on the way, Passaging Glance for the Infestors, Carapace level 1 for the ground army, and melee attack level 2 for the Zerglings. 16 drones in production, a big drone boost there. Pretty good saturation on the natural. Main, still decent saturation, still a lot of minerals left. And there's the big drone transfer to the third. Queen on the way in the third now, over the Terran base. Armory coming up for the Terran player. Reactor factory, sorry, and there's no Hellions in production or no Hellions to be seen. I haven't seen any Hellions yet. 5 barracks. 2 reactors, 2 tech labs. 3 reactors, sorry, and 2 tech labs, I do apologise. Missile turrets in the base. Armory almost finished now. Oh no, pretty... Terran building armor, an unusual upgrade. Don't see much of that upgrade. I would have preferred level 1 attack, maybe a better choice. 4 Marines, a siege tank now on the low ground, 1 on the high ground. Let's check now. Ultralisk Cavern for JuicyPunch, so he's utilising that high tech and going for the big tech units. He's going for the Ultralisk, the Broodlords. Another hatchery coming down then to keep up with the lava production, so we can keep pumping those units. Good saturation here. Gas income is running a little low. I'd like to see it, 3 drones in here and 3 drones in here. I mean, your income is skyrocketing, Juicy, skyrocketing. 5 infestors there. Is it 5 infestors? 2, 4, 6 infestors. Sorry, my mathematics are terrible. Double command center from the Terran player. Double command center. That's a very bold play considering the army is not that big, mate. I don't know how this could go now. 1 Ultralisk. So you've got ground carapace level 2 is on the way. Terran ground attack. Vehicle weapon level 1, sorry, I do apologise. And ground attack level 1 is in production. Siege tanks on the high ground. We've got double dropships here. Let's follow these units and see where they go. These dropships coming around, probably going to go for the attack on the third here. I don't know. Let's see how this pans out. Scouting around here. There's no hidden, no ninja expansion there. I can't see it. Does Juicy see it? Does Juicy see this dropship coming in? I don't think he does, but will he react in time? I mean, the creep spread between the natural and the third is pretty good, so we should be able to reinforce quickly and get straight in there. In comes this dropship now. Siege tank, 2 Marauders and 8 Marines. How much damage can it do? How much damage can it do? Here we go, dropping these units off. Will the siege tank siege? Will the siege tank siege? In come the Zerglings, picking the siege tank off. Coming for the drop in the main now. Any units, are they reinforcing? Is he going to counter it? Looking for a siege the Spore Crawler. His dropships are ready, but he's giving him time for his army to get into position. Now these infestors should get a fungal growth off, and that should be the end of it. Or will he drop back out? He's got a good surrounding. He's either got to retreat or be very silly to try and drop in here. Where are the infestors? There are the infestors there waiting. Dropship not doing much. A Thor in production for the Terran player. He's gone for double factory tech lab and added a reactor to the bag, so the reactor was spared. He wasn't building any Hellions. Orbital command finishing up. Oh, fungal growth on these medivacs. Another one, chain fungal growth. There we go, another chain fungal growth. This Terran player is not paying attention. It's too late, mate. One more should do that, or he might even kill it. There we go. Look, GG. There we are. There's them dropships. I bet you that wasn't in their soldier contingency plan. Few Marines Marauders, a little handful here to try to defend this third. I think Juicy's going to go for it now. I think he's waiting to max. I think he is maxed. I think he's going to go for it soon. Oh, we are 2-2 on the upgrades. No extra plating for the Ultralisk. I think I would have liked to have seen that. Gives him an additional 2 armor. Makes him much more powerful against those siege tanks. And is the Terran prepared for this? There's a Thor down here waiting. Nice army there. Planetary Fortress on the way. Almost completed. I think Juicy's waiting for it. What's he waiting for? What are you waiting for, Juice? What is the army value? The army supply heavily in favour of our Zerg player, and the drone count is not that far ahead, but he's still in the lead by quite a bit. And he's going for the Ninja Expo all the way up here. So hard to defend. Why take that expansion? This one would have been a much more viable cause, even to defend the third. But then I still don't know. Oh, Juicy is pushing out now. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see the engagement. Which way is he going to come? Is he going to come into the natural? Is he going to come into the third? A lot of Ultralisks. Here we go, look. He's poking and prodding. He's going to come into the third. Here we go, look. Waiting, he's waiting. Here he goes. Into the engagement. Siege tanks playing fire down the planetary fortress. But the upgrades are highly... they are in favour of the Zerg player, I think. Here we go. Killing the planetary fortress off. The Ultralisk smashing through it. Smashing through. These siege tanks are doing absolutely nothing. Big fungal growth. Big fungal growth on the army there. Tearing it to pieces. Big engagement for our Zerg player. Tearing through the army. There is no army. There we are. GG, I think. Good game, Juicy Punch. Good game. And he's left the game. Well, just to round off. Nothing much really to tell. Could have been, a more faster paced game, but that's the way it goes sometimes with TVZ. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the Judge Gaming page, and I hope to see you guys next time.
This better be good.